I've got an awesome place out here that's perfect for multi-generational living. It has a 3,600 square foot daylight ranch, but it's also paired with a manufactured home that was placed in 2020 for multi-generational living. The best part, that's Mount St. Helens in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest to the north. To the south, 30 minutes, is PDX. It's got a 2,000 square foot insulated shop, a lower barn. It's a perfect 10-acre setting that's all usable ground, fenced, cross-fenced. This one checks all the boxes, guys. Come check it out. This thing was built with so much intention. Really cool covered front porch, little sitting area by that side door, cute little patio, and that looks out to your fire pit, lower kind of barn in that pasture, and then like the ultimate swing set slash playground for kids. To the right is your shop. Sure, you could probably use a little bit of updates, but it's absolutely turnkey, ready to go. The construction quality is awesome. So as you enter, we're gonna go off to the right, and you have this huge sitting slash living room, entertaining area, propane fireplace, vaulted ceilings. You know, you probably have 10, 12 foot to the eave of this, but it's a really nice open space and backs onto that back deck, which we're gonna check out here in a minute. But if you take an immediate right, you have your kitchen, custom cabinetry, butcher block center island, propane appliances. It's got this cool light that just gives you plenty of natural light. Again, it could probably use a few updates if you wanted, but it's really functional as it is. This is one of the few properties that I would say is truly a turnkey property on today's market. And then you have this sit-in dining area, which is pretty large. You could probably put, 12 people around kind of this area if you added a few leaves to that dining room table. So that's pretty neat. It also has all these really cool kind of country charm things, like the chickens. You know, they love chickens, obviously. Got this cool credenza and sideboard, putting fine china, stuff like that. And then this is, again, for the era that it was built, this is a pretty open concept home. I'm gonna show you guys the views here in a minute, but they are absolutely magical. Territorial views, and then to the north you have the epic Mount St. Helens. So off the kitchen, dining, and living, you then have this killer master bedroom with an ensuite. It's huge, guys. Look at the size of this thing. That's a king-size bed, large side tables on each side. There is a lot of space in this room. You wanna see the coolest part about this bedroom? I love stuff like this. There's your view. Horses pasturing, neighbors riding arena, seasonal pond. Isn't that magical? 100-year-old trees. It's your ensuite bathroom, large bathroom, toilet, shower, etc. Oh, and a tub, so that's pretty cool. One other really nice thing, you have a his and a hers closet with lots of stuff. Because we're in America, people have a lot of stuff. But there it is, lots of stuff. Lots of closet space though, that's what I want to show you guys. This is a super functional home, functional layout. Carpets were just pro-cleaned, windows were just cleaned. This is just a really tidy property. Let's go outside. I gotta show you guys this view. I can't stand looking at it anymore. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. All right, so on to the back deck. Look at this, guys. Look at the size of this deck. This is so peaceful. It's quiet out here. Okay, you guys want to see the best part? Mount St. Helens. Now, in this image, it doesn't do it justice, but you can see the crest. Kind of part of the Plains of Abraham, actually, from your back deck. There's your view. Yeah, you got to see the pool, which is a great little above ground pool. But just imagine this is your back deck. Love this area, just outside of Amboy. You know, one of the coolest things about this area, you're like 45 minutes to old growths in the Gifford-Pinchot, but on the other direction, south, you are, 30 minutes to PDX. You're 15 minutes to Battleground, where you have all the amenities you'd ever really need. So this is pretty special. All right, back into the living area, off the back deck. Here it is. Nice open space, beautiful sitting area, entertaining area, you name it. And this place is quiet. It's well built. It's sturdy. You can just tell how well built it is. The guy who built this, I know him personally. He is very, very, very meticulous. He cares about his things. He's got a ton of integrity, and I just know there was nothing was laundry room. Okay, Speed Queen. That's the best. Got a big family, got to get the Speed Queen. So, laundry room with laundry sink, looking out to the front yard. Pretty special stuff. Full bathroom here, guys. Toilet, tub shower combo. Always handy. Single vanity, but you could add another one for a double vanity. Off to the left here, you have a bedroom / office. Large bedrooms in this house. I was like showing you guys the view from the bedrooms. Your back shop, the trusty GM. Large side-by-side closets. Then another bedroom across the way. Again, big bedroom, large double closets. View as promised. And then this killer north view, which is territorial views. And Mount St. Helens. Might be hard for you guys to kind of see that, but you guys get the gist. So you got 3 bedrooms up here on the main floor, a full bath, and an ensuite. Okay, are you guys ready to see, I think, the coolest part of this house? All right, here we go. Downstairs. I love basements. No one does basements anymore. So, huge basement. This is kind of the ultimate entertaining area. If you have a large family, you throw them down here. It's really cozy and special. I'm just walking around because I'm just in amazement. You got this Blaze King beast of a wood stove. This thing will chase you out of here. This is a Blaze King before Blaze Kings are cool. So if you look at how this guy's kind of living, right? He's got a Traeger before the Traeger was cool. He's got the Blaze King before the Blaze King was cool. He's got the country home before the country home was cool. This is pretty cool. Cheers. Cheers, Canada. Place to store wood. Look at this hearth area. Isn't this epic? This is just amazing to me. I think this just speaks volumes for how well everything here is built. Get this. Okay, I got to show this to you guys. Look at this thing. That's a big fish. That got caught at a Cedar Creek fishing hole in North Clark County. Cedar Creek's not a huge river. The fact that these beasts were roaming, that's pretty magical. That's local here, guys. That's 15 minutes down the road. Back to it. So you got an extra little storage area here, which we're going to look at. Look at this. Tons of storage. This house is just loaded with storage stuff. This guy's a big fisherman. Okay, we got a workout room. There's 5 bedrooms in this home. 5 bedrooms. Pretty special. And then, again, another storage area. I'm telling you guys, there's so much storage area in this place. Central vac. But this is a great little area, and there's more of this. There's so much more of this on this house. We did that. We're going to go down here now. I'm going to show you another storage area. You just can't beat the storage. And then another bedroom. So you got 3 upper, 2 lower, and a huge closet. This one might be locked. I don't know. No. Huge closet. Guys, isn't this the ultimate setup? Okay, fishing gear. Look at how he did his fishing poles. Look. This is how you know you have a problem. Cut out his ceiling to accommodate his fishing poles. Oh, that's so epic. Area for a gun safe. Everybody needs a gun safe in America. Super American. Check out the views again to the north. Got that stunner mountain view. Territorial views, swimming pools, nice lawns. Guys, to put things into context, I'm like 6'2". Okay, maybe I'm 6'1". But hey, high ceilings. I can't touch the ceilings. Everything's wide doorways. It feels really open for a basement. This is pretty special. Okay, now you got this bathroom down here. So you got 5 beds, 3 full baths, and a sauna. Yup. Before saunas were cool. This guy has a sauna. Look at this, cedar lined, it's so quiet and special. This thing is so well built. I hope I can kind of show it to you. I'll close the door. But isn't this special? Great little sauna. Again, really well built. Everything's meticulous. This thing has not been used very much, I don't think. So, sauna. Shower for the sauna. Tile floors. And then wall-to-wall carpet. You also have access to, oh yeah, look at this. Look at the guy's wood storage. Oh, makes me so jealous. Isn't this stunning? Need wood for winter. Outdoor sitting area. Really cool doghouse. Man, this dog, he's got it made. This old boy's got it. This old boy's got it made here, doesn't he? Oh yeah. Got this great above ground swimming pool. It comes with the house. You know, you can always update it or upgrade it, but they've got the retaining wall built in already. It's just ready to go. Back of the house. Isn't this special? I'm telling you, I sell a lot of country homes. 95% of everything I sell is on land, and I know a really good property when I see one. I know one that's been flipped and covered up, and they put lipstick on a pig and all these other things. That is not this property. This thing is well built. It's kind of sitting down in this lower holler. You got views of Mount St. Helens to the north. Your proximity is incredible. This is special, guys. Let's go take a look at the shop next. That's what I really want to do. I want to see the shop. I'm a shop guy, as you guys know. I'm an outbuilding guy. I love outbuildings. Let's do it. We're going to do a super detailed video about this outbuilding here. Guys, this is the ultimate Pacific Northwest shop. Look at how well built this thing is. These concrete cinder blocks, hardy plank siding, insulated garage doors. It's kind of built into this hillside here. This is awesome. This thing is just under 2,000 square feet. I know, right? Polished concrete floors, fully insulated, fully finished. What I mean by finished is you don't see all the taping lines from sheetrock, etc. This thing's been painted, mudded, textured, huge loft up here. It's got these awesome LED lights. It's so nice and bright to work in here. It's got this killer car hoist, comes with the property, all dialed in with hydraulics, you name it, it's got it. This here is an insulated room. He's got fun stuff in there, so he locked it, so we're not going in there. But still, there's a large insulated room. One other huge benefit, bathroom in the shop. That like never happens, by the way. That's just awesome that there's a bathroom. It's very quiet, it's very well built. He's got this massive loft area up here. We're going up here for a minute to look around. Tons of space up top. And this room's the coolest room. It's hard to put this room into context with how much stuff is in it, but there is a lot of space. I mean, that's a Delta Unisaw with a massive table. Just keep that in mind. That's a big bench. So there is lots and lots of space in here. Now I gotta show you this wood stove. This is crazy. He built this himself. Is this not amazing? I see a lot of wood stoves. I think this one might be the nicest. Anyways, it's all vented out. It's got more ventilation here. Look at this guy built this whole setup to be able to vent this wood stove into the rest of the shop. Open and close. You see that? They open and close. So if you want to vent it to the rest of the shop, you can. He has thought this all through. Is this not crazy? This shop would be a few $100,000 to build. Like when you start adding up the structures on this place, you couldn't build it for what we're asking. We're asking right around 1.2 million. You could never build it for this. And then you got this epic, almost 700 square foot lean-to for things like parking, equipment storage, wood storage. This is a super handy lean-to. Look at the size of it. It's such a big structure. Oh, one other thing that he did that he thought through, which I think was pretty awesome. He's got a stainless steel sink here with water, cleaning fish, hanging deer, skinning deer, whatever. He's thought it through. Outdoor yard tools. It's all about finesse. All about finesse. Oh, you know what I didn't realize? I bet you he's got this thing dialed in for an RV. I bet you he's got this dialed in for an RV. Yep. RV power. Septic dump. Pretty snazzy. Pretty snazzy. All right, this is such a huge feature of this property. These manufactured homes, you know, this is probably places a hardship, what they call a hardship in Clark County, but this would make for an awesome guest house, detached ADU. Put your guests in here. You guys hang out down there. It's got this little parking pad out here, a ramp to get in, separate power, which is really handy, place to sip the iced tea. All right, let's check this place out. This is a 2-bed, 1-bath manufactured home, built 2019, 2020 in that era. It's got custom hard surfaces. This is the kitchen, guys, off to the right. It's big, right? Off to the left, let's back it up. Off to the left, this is an awesome living space. Vinyl windows, killer views. It sits kind of up high on the property. Straight through is the bathroom, okay? Vanity, tub shower combo. They call this a cheater ensuite because that's going to lead into the primary. Just really handy. To the left is a little guest room, but still a lot of space here. It could be also used as an office or den. Vaulted ceilings, you got nice high ceilings. This is the master. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. This is the primary bedroom with that ensuite I was telling you guys about. Again, vaulted ceilings. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, but does the job. Wall-to-wall carpets, and then looks like it's got luxury vinyl here in the kitchen. Full-size fridge though, full-size stove, and of course your laundry with exit to the back. That's it, guys. It's fast. It's fast. But talk about a great place for guests or putting mom or dad, or if you just need a place for respite to hang out and get away from things. So this is kind of a cool view. This is from the deck. Look at this. This is the property. This is the property we're selling. There's the shop. There's the house. There's the seasonal pond. There's the acreage. We're gonna go check out that barn next, guys. It's an awesome barn. It's ready to go. Probably should have trimmed my beard today. I'm looking kind of rough. These bags under my eyes. This is what the spring market looks like, by the way, is exactly this. We have so many country homes coming up. I really want you guys to like and subscribe and share this channel. It's gonna help people know what's coming on the market, but most of all, it's just gonna give you guys tips and tricks on what to look for when buying country properties. All right, let's check out the barn. I think this was right around 1,700 square feet. I need to double check. Chris, can you double check for me? It's on the county site. Also put the link for the GIS for these guys, the Geographical Information System for Clark County. That's gonna give them all the information about this property, but just properties in general. It's a great tool. If you guys need help navigating it, just text me. I'll jump on a Zoom call, show you how to use it. It'll save you a lot of time and money. But decent barn, decent little tractor, gonna hoist some implements, stuff like that. Great for horses, great for livestock. Skylights, power. The fact there's power down here is wild. Typically, there's usually not power at barns. And I think he also has water here, but I need to double check that. Stanchions, things like that. He raised beefers here, so it makes a lot of sense. That's all tiled. I mean, he thought this all through, so this is a perfect outbuilding for livestock. You want to build horse stalls? Do it. Want to put beefers in here? Do it. Want to store equipment? Do it. Want to close this all up and insulate it to have another shop? Do it. Yep, there's water right there. All right, let's kind of walk this north fence line here a little bit. This is the seasonal pond. What's nice about these seasonal ponds is it manages the water well. It keeps the water in one place, draining to one place. So the rest of your pasture land is really good and dry. I mean, I've been walking for what, better part of an hour here, guys? These are the boots. They're not that wet, just the toes a little bit, but that's from dew on the grass. That's not from slushy ground. And I walk a lot of slushy ground, but not out here. This is a really well-draining piece. It's very usable. Let's go look at the territorial views down here. Look at these big old maples, man. Oh boy, look at this. I mean, this is what your family's growing up on. Can you beat this? How American is this? Horses, mountaintop, picnics. That's what we sell. We sell lifestyle. We sell the most beautiful properties in the Pacific Northwest. We represent buyers, and we search high and low to find these places for you guys. Trust me, I burn a lot of fuel. I spend a lot of time. I'm on my feet for 1,000 acres a week, just scouting these out for buyers. You just gotta stop and take a minute every once in a while and realize how blessed you are to live in such a beautiful country. You know, I think Washington's one of the most beautiful states in the Union. And you know, a lot of people who will look at this property, this is a shame, won't even come down to these trees. They won't walk this. You know, you always gotta ask, what's your realtor doing for you? And is your realtor pushing you to go walk every corner? And if they're not, they should. They really should. Because you find bits like this in these places, right? You find bits like this. Look at this tree, okay? I'm 270 pounds on a good day. I'm wide, I'm 6 foot. Does that put things into context for you, how big this tree is? That's a beastie tree. That's a 150-year-old tree. That's an original settler's tree. Ooh, just about dropped the camera again. Another big old Doug fir. That's actually a hemlock. I'm gonna sit in the shade and take a second. Just chat with you guys for a minute here. It's nice to just take a minute. I'm under this fir tree here on the property. You know, I always tell people, just take a second. Right? Just take a second and stop and just listen. There's a creek down there. You start seeing the birds, you hear the forest wake up a little bit. Not to get sappy on you guys, but this really is what makes country living special. It's what makes places special, places on properties, you know? Under the hemlock, under those 150-year-old maples. You know, people just get lost in their dreams on places like this. It's pretty special. So there's another tip. Take a minute, be quiet, and just sit. Just sit for 15 minutes. You'll hear a lot, you'll notice a lot. A lot of stuff will come at you. Good, bad, and ugly, so it's really important. All right, guys, that's it. That is the ultimate tour of this 10-acre compound. As you know, my name's Jared Ritz. I am your Southwest Washington rural real estate expert. Call me on my personal cell phone if you guys want private tours of anything or you're thinking about selling your home this year. 360-612-2079. Cannot wait to work with you. On to the next adventure. Here we go.